the home of the Chicago Bulls, the United Center. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. You look at Orlando. Tip-off goes to Orlando. A look at the starting group for the Magic. Hill is up there with Gerald Green. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Vucevic. And it's Conley in at the 1. Green, no luck. And last year, not exactly up to Noah's lofty standards. Was way down in field goal percentage and free throw percentages compared to the season before, but he did not play completely healthy all of last year either.
A little dinged up, missed 13 games more than he had the season prior, and also the minutes dropped as well. And you could just see him laboring at times on the floor, clearly affected by those injuries.
Pick by Vucevic. Hill drives it. I mean, just beautiful. That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary.
And you know what? That man can climb a ladder.
To the inside, Thomas. Oladipo against Butler. Oladipo with the ball. There's a whistle, and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. And it's Conley penetrating. Here's Vucevic. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Joakim Noah.
And as good as Vucevic is on offense, guys, he's doing everything he can to catch up on his defense. Huge size and wingspan works to his advantage, although the subpar athleticism hinders him a bit. But, for example, he's averaged less than 1 block per game for his career, mostly because even though he's a 7-footer, he plays well below the rim.
Just 5 on the clock. And that one's good by Butler.
Really nice dime dropping there. Playmaking ability is exactly what you get from Isaiah Thomas.
Here's Conley. And it's Orlando with another. Well, and to Vucevic's point, big problem throughout his career, Clark, has been getting into foul trouble.
Yeah, it's tough. He's aggressive and sometimes out of position. Coaches are asking him to be aggressive, but he has to learn how to do that without fouling. That's the next step in his progression. And some of it is anticipation, so you're not in position to foul.
The elite misses.
Well, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Here's Vucevic. Green dishes to Vucevic. And there's the 3-second violation. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Outside Butler. And the Bulls get it back. Thomas gets a wide open look. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. So it's Orlando now. Outside Conley. To the paint. Here's Hill. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Butler kicks to Bielitsa. Noah the screen. Bielitsa passes tomorrow. Great D that time from Vucevic. Oladipo outside. Green kicks to Hill. Back to Green. Over in the corner, Conley. Shot clock at 6. And he gets it to go.
Oof, that is a tough shot.
Thomas again. It's Conley. It's Bielitsa. Rebounded by Vucevic.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
Conley kicks to Oladipo. Out to Conley. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Launches it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Tony Snell's checked in for Anthony Morrow. Here's Butler. Noah with a screen on Oladipo. Butler attacking. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Green kicks to Vucevic. Great defense that time from Noah. Bulls trail by 3. To the inside. Bielitsa with the bucket.
I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Now here is Conley. It's tipped. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Snell. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Fast break. Here they come. Conley kicks to Green. All sorts of time. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Green's got his first points in this one. Thomas against Conley. Outside Thomas. 11 feet away. Bielitsa with the bucket.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Conley kicks to Vucevic. Off the mark from 16 feet out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Thomas dishes to Snell. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Magic have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Oladipo with the ball. Butler covering. Oladipo, good.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now, here's Oladipo. Isaiah Thomas unable to get his last shot to go. Conley, the pass to Hill. Back to Conley. It's Oladipo on the wing. 5 to shoot. No luck. Some solid defense from Butler.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Orlando, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Now here's Conley. Outside Hill. Back to Conley. Misses off the left iron. Chicago trailing here. Outside Thomas. Pass to Noah. His first shot coming late. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got his 3rd assist on the night.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Hill has the open look. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Hill's got 6 points. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, it reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth. And Isaiah Thomas, traded last season from Phoenix over to Boston, seemed to be a matter of fit and not production as to why they moved him.
And he gets it to go. Bulls trail by 3. Unloads from 13. Orlando grabs the miss.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here.
And guys, one thing you sometimes gets lost. I mean, Mike Conley is a proven winner. Remember, you go back in high school, won 3 state titles, and the one season at Ohio State led them to the national title game. So that aspect of what he brings, the intangibles, you're going to be a winner if Mike Conley's on your roster.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Taj Gibson's checked in for Noah. Cody Zeller comes in for Bielitsa. Jason Terry, he's checked in for Butler. And it's Chalmers in for Isaiah Thomas. 5 on the clock. Here's Neal. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Taj Gibson picks one up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And Chalmers kicks to Gibson. It's Dedmon with the rebound. And for Mike Conley, growing up, he played on some tremendously talented teams. Guys like Greg Oden, Josh McRoberts, his teammates.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he never had to really look for his own offense to win games with those kind of players around him. He came into the league more focused on setting up his teammates, and that's what he does well.
Pulls up from the corner. Buries the jump shot. Butler's got his first 2 points of the night.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. We'll see how long they can keep it going.
Chalmers dishes to Gibson. Snell, the pass to Terry. Shot to stop the run. Tony Snell, and that's good. Snell's got 5 now. Magic leading by 4. 56 seconds left to play in the first quarter. They set the pick. Here's Jerebko. And the 3 off target.
And already we've got a very lopsided edge on the board for them.
Yeah, +5. As you mentioned, that didn't take very long, did it?
Now, here's Chalmers. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. High, arcing shot. Gibson. And it's blocked. And now, here comes Neal, leading the break.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Now Chalmers. There's the dish to Zeller. Back to Chalmers. And he banks in the layup. Chalmers has got his first 2 points. And so the first. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
You know, it's been about how solid they've been offensively here, really tuned in with one another.
Good ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard.
Anthony Morrow out there with Bialese. Then it's Taj Gibson. Then there's Chalmers. And it's Terry in at the 2 guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Neal. He dishes it to Harris. And there's the feed to Dedmon. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
You've got to like the consistency with which they're hitting that mid-range jumper.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Now, here's Chalmers. They set the pick. The 3 from Morrow. That's good, and so Chalmers with the assist. Morrow's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Harris kicks to Jerebko. To the middle. Stolen by Terry. And here's the fast break. Chalmers leading the way. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there, because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
Harris kicks to Neal. Outside Butler. There's the 3. That's good. Butler's got 5 now.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Gibson the screen. Bialese passes to Terry. He used that pick to get in close. Terry's got his first basket of the night.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. The Magic shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just 1 or 2 guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
Kicks to Harris. Shoots it up. No good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Morrow, no good. Magic leading by 5. And Neal kicks to Butler. Chicago grabs the miss. Gibson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Bulls have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. That's good. Morrow's got 5 points so far. They set the pick. Here's Neal. Shot from the top of the key. Good. Neal's got his second bucket tonight.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Here's Chalmers. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. Dedmon's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And one thing about Mario Chalmers last season, he really had to play a different role. And it took him some time, Greg, to get used to.
Yeah, anytime your team loses a superstar like LeBron James, other guys get asked to do a little bit more. Mario was asked to be more of an aggressive scorer, a role that isn't so easy to jump into after 6 years of being that fourth or fifth option in the offense.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden one.
And there's the pass to Bielitsa. And again, no good by Chicago.
You know, going back to Mario Chalmers last year, guys, I mean, having to take on more of a scoring role was tough for him. His field goal percentage dropped 50 points from the season before. His three-point percentage dropped even more. His assist numbers were down. Well, I bet you part of that was the fact LeBron was no longer there.
Pass to Bielitsa. He kicks to Chalmers. Pass to Bielitsa. The shot will not go. This is off the front iron.
And on the topic of Chalmers, you know, he's a complimentary player. He can D up, he can hit the open three. He's been known to hit big shots, a solid finisher, and that is valuable. But when you ask him maybe to do a little too much, then you're not playing to his strength.
That's his first personal foul.
And the foul on Jason Terry. That's his first foul. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Conley dishes to Green. Clock at 6. Here's Hill. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Well, for Jordan Hill, something wonderful happened to him last season. The breakthrough he'd been waiting for on his 6th year.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, it had to do, and I think correlated with him getting a chance to start games, and it blew up for him from there. Posted career-high averages across the board.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Joakim Noah is checked in for Gibson. Jimmy Butler comes in for Jason Terry. And Thomas subbed in for Mario Chalmers. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
And getting back to Jordan Hill, everyone had been waiting for this. I mean, greater activity, more aggressiveness, and he puts up career highs in points, rebounds, and assists.
Chicago making some changes. Cody Zeller's checked in for Bielitsa. And Tony Snell subbed in for Anthony Morrow. Bulls trail by 8.
On the topic of Jordan Hill, hey, there aren't many guys like him with his size who can move that well. He's entering the prime of his career right now. Will he continue to ascend, or will he be content with where he's at? Time will tell.
Orlando leading by 6. Thomas against Conley. High post Vucevic. Conley into the lane. Outside Green. Just 5 to shoot. Corner shot. Out to Conley. And the wide open shot from Green. And that one falls coming off Conley's feed. Green's got the lead up to 8 now for the Magic. Thomas passes to Butler. Feeds it to Snell. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Thomas kicks to Snell. Fires the 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebound.
You know what? That rebound has always been a critical element of the game, and that's why they are now understanding how to win.
Butler on the wing. To the paint. It's stolen by Vucevic. And here's the fast break. Oladipo leading the way. Outside, Green. Dishes it to Vucevic. Green against Thomas. Shot clock at 6. Here's Vucevic. Got a piece of it. Butler dishes to Zeller. And that one is hammered home.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
Now here's Green. For the 3. Joakim Noah grabs the miss. And stolen by Zeller. Thomas with the ball. Now defended by Oladipo. Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut down to just 4 points with the bucket from Thomas. Thomas got 4 points in the quarter. Conley, the pass to Oladipo. Outside Hill. Back to Oladipo. He feeds it to Green. And Oladipo kicks to Hill. Green inside the three-point line. Green missing again.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
And finished off by Noah.
And he's just going all out to get the second chance points. Just a terrific finish.
There was no one that was going to prevent him, GA, from converting that one.
Well, clearly this is the kind of game that could come down to 1 or 2 plays, and he wants to be the guy to make those plays.
Oladipo goes in. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Butler kicks to Thomas. Again, Thomas missing.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Vucevic up top. Pass to Oladipo. Hill sets the screen for Oladipo. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Conley with it. Butler covering. Green dishes to Conley. From outside, off the mark. Bulls trailed by 6. Here's Snell. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Now here is Conley. Hill sets the screen for Conley. Now the dish to Green. Cans it from downtown. Green's got 7 points.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
Yeah, and the perimeter shots, though, Greg, not really falling at a good clip here. So I think they may have to back out of that a bit and not settle for those jump shots.
And guys, as much as Isaiah Thomas can help you on offense, at times he can hurt you on the defensive side. Immediately posted up by whomever he's guarding, you have to give help. And, of course, that leaves your defense vulnerable, particularly on the weak side and controlling that defensive backboard.
Greg, you're talking about Isaiah Thomas before. Certainly his short stature limits him on Clark, the defensive side.
Yeah, but you know what? He doesn't rack up a ton of steals given his instincts and quickness. I think he really focuses on making his impact at the offensive end. He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
And here is Conley. To the inside. And stolen by Zeller. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third.
Take a look at what Butler's done. 9 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a hard man to keep down, and so far they haven't found the answer for him. I don't know if there is an answer for him, quite honestly.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So on.
You talk about momentum. That sort of action delivers a type of energy to your team that you just can't quantify.
You know what? I'm going to quantify it right now, Clark. And this is a close game, and that was something special.
And really, in a game, you guys, in a game like this, though, when you have a chance to send a message, you do. And boy, did he ever on that play.
Dedmon passes to Urebko. The rebound by Gibson. Gibson's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
And the basket by Morrow. Morrow's got the lead up to 2 now for the Bulls.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And he gets it to go. Urebko's got the game tied up here for the Magic.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
And Chalmers kicks to Bielitsa. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
4 for 5 so far. That's their first miss of the second half.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Neal dishes to Butler. Out to the right wing. 4 on the clock. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And for Caron Butler, came into the league as a hard-nosed defender, good rebounder for a small forward. But it seems like as he matured, Greg, he became more of a three-point marksman.
Great point. And you know, early in his career, the difficulty with the outside shot, his game was more about toughness. But like most smart veterans, he extended his range so he could live to play a little longer, which he certainly has.
Morrow, no good. And there's the foul. It goes on Taj Gibson. That'll be his second foul of the game. Harris with it. Outside Butler. Back to Harris. The feet to Dedmon. He dishes it to Uredko. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. Taj Gibson picks one up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Bulls making a switch here. Noah's checked in. That one misses.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Out to the right wing. Out left to the wing. 3-pointer. Snell. That's good. Snell's got 5 points in the quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Kicks tomorrow. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Harris. The Magic have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. The pass to Uredko. Top of the key, Butler. There's the bucket. Good. Butler's got 11.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
In the corner, Snell with it. A 3-ball. Good. It's Chalmers with the assist that time. Chalmers has got his 5th assist in this one. The Magic have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. In the corner, Neal with it. Uredko, the pass to Neal. Uredko kicks to Neal. They get it back. And Harris wide open. He shoots. The 3-pointer is right on target. He's got 5. And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
At the line for the Bulls.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Magic.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Butler dishes to Neal. Harris outside. Butler on the wing. The 3. It's rebounded by Noah. Noah's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Snell kicks to Chalmers. Passes it to Bielitsa. Down low. It's tipped. And now here comes Neal leading the break. That's a 2 from Butler. Again, the Magic score. Chicago's gone to the 3-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. And Chalmers kicks to Bielitsa. Noah the screen. Fast break. Here come the Magic. It's Butler that time on the assist by Harris. 15 points for Caron Butler.
Boy, that was a pretty assist by Harris.
Chicago calls timeout. And guys, over the last 2 seasons, Devin Harris has been a backup point guard, but one could argue that he's outperformed the guys that are directly ahead of him.
That's exactly right, Kevin. I mean, Harris came back to the team that he started his career with to be a support player, but injuries, trades, and generally poor fits elevated Harris's importance to the team.
You know, getting back to Devin Harris, he can really help you, but you want to do one thing, limit his minutes. 11 full seasons under his belt. Slender in build, it's best to play him around half the game if you can.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Offensive rebound. Here's Gibson. Misses the layup. Magic leading by 4. Outside Conley. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Conley's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
You know, talking about the veteran Harris, his quickness was still apparent last season, and his skill set was a good fit for Coach Carlisle's flow offense. I mean, this guy's been around a long time, and there are very few that are quicker than him with the ball. Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
It's Oladipo on the wing. Terry covering. Hill passes to Vucevic. It's back to Hill. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. All by himself. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Jimmy Butler.
Well, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense just like that.
And Clark, the best way to get that early offense is with steals. That allows you to get out of transition.
Conley dishes to Hill. 6 to shoot. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
Last game for Chicago, it was a loss to the Hornets. Gibson the screen. And Butler, here we go. And Gibson wide open. He shoots. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Conley. And the layup falls. Conley's got 4 this quarter.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
You're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
And it's Butler missing.
How about the determination? Now that's what we call competing for a rebound.
Outside Conley. Back to Oladipo. Vucevic is screen on Terry. Oladipo goes in. Hill gets to Conley. Kept alive Orlando. Vucevic the pass to Conley. From deep, Green. Chicago grabs the miss. Thomas again. It's Green. Butler on the wing. Terry outside. From downtown, but they get it back. Here's Butler, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Magic leading by 4. Outside Conley. Oladipo outside. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And for Victor Oladipo, guys, last season you saw him continue to make strides in this game. He has the build to be one of the best guards in the league, and he's on the right track right now. Very excited for his future.
Tony Snell's checked in for the Bulls. As you said about Oladipo, he has a bright future in this league after playing at Indiana, already stepping into the leader role with the Orlando Magic.
And what I like most about his game and the way he plays is that he contributes really in every facet. I'll use a baseball term. He's a 5'2". I mean, he really does a little bit of everything well. And he can make a big impact even when his shot isn't falling, be it on the glass with his passing or his defense. Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
and did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
Joakim Noah is checked in for Chicago. Morrow comes in for Tony Snell. Orlando also making some changes. Dwayne Dedman comes in for Vucevic, and Gary Neal subbed in for Oladipo. Pick by Zeller. Thomas goes in. They need this one. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Conley for three. Zeller grabs the board. Bulls trailed by 4. Here's Butler. Green with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Here's Thomas. 8 points for him. He kicks it to Morrow. Over Green. And the basket by Morrow. Morrow's got 9.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Conley kicks to Neal. And here's Green outside. The shot no good. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball.
Clearly a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Oh, without question, Greg. I mean, the wise move would be to get themselves a quick shot so they have an opportunity to get that 2-for-1.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Conley into the lane. Pass to Hill. There's Green with the 3. Here's Dedman. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
So he gets them both. 17 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Now here's Butler. 11 points in the game. 4 seconds left. There's the killer two-handed slam. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put out.
I'm looking over there at Greg. He's enjoying every second of it,
Yes,
Clark.
he is.
Yeah.
Me
Listen,
too.
the fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's going to nail biter.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Bulls lead by 1. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Looking at the last game for Orlando, it was a loss to the Detroit Pistons. They've got Thomas. Bielitsa is out there with Anthony Morrow. And there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Bairstow in at the 5. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
Defenders need to recognize and be alert to staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Outside Thomas. Here's the 3. They grab their own miss. Second shot opportunity. That one misses. It's his 5th miss. He's made 4 baskets. Conley against Butler. Conley dishes to Green. There's a whistle, and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. That's foul number 2 for him. Joakim Noah is checked in for Bairstow.
Noah.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter.
And that's his fourth, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Bulls making a switch here. Chalmers is checked in. Here's Conley. Rebounded by Chalmers.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
And here's Green outside. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got assist number 8 now on the night. And Chalmers kicks to Bielitsa. Takes it from 10. And Oladipo pulls it down.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
On the wing, Green. That doesn't go either for Green.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Really impressed with the way Jimmy Butler last season made big strides in his game, going from a supporting role player to someone you can build your team around.
And Jimmy Butler had the career highs across the board last season. Won the Most Improved Player of the Year award. Really picking up his production in his 4th season.
You know, we had seen the flashes of potential in Butler before. Last season, he sustained great play and really took everything to the next level.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
And at this stage of a tight game, the tired legs really start to show. A defense becomes vulnerable if you can continue to pound it inside.
Clock at 6. Noah the screen. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And the wide open shot from Chalmers. And the Bulls with another miss. Oladipo with the ball. Noah picks him up. And Oladipo kicks to Hill. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
So far in the game for Hill, he has 9 points and 1 steal as well. He's been their leader, stirring the drink at the offensive end and then anchoring the defense.
And yeah, Clark, what an example he's been setting out there.
Chicago making some changes. Gibson comes in for Bielitsa. And it's Terry in for Jimmy Butler. Gibson the screen. And Chalmers kicks to Gibson. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Good. 18 points for Butler.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep.
Chalmers pass to Gibson. Kicks it out to Terry. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Snell, no good. The Orlando Magic come into this one following a loss to the Pistons in Detroit. The shot by Butler, nobody around. His 3-pointers off the mark. Bulls trailed by 3. Now Chalmers. Feeds to Gibson. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Great awareness by Mario Chalmers on that feed.
Orlando's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. And Vucevic kicks to Butler. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Terry's got the ball. Noah with a screen on Oladipo. Inside. Out of bounds. Bulls ball. Chicago keeps possession.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
And Orlando making a change here. Ureko's checked in. Chicago calls timeout.
Yeah, looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He told them the game is right there for the taking, fellas, but we've got to be first. First to loose balls, first to the rim. We have to give our all right here. Kevin, now's the time.
Here's Neal. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Magic lead by 3.
Great unspoken communication between teammates, leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
Thomas kicks to Zeller. And he goes in for the dunk.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. He got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be, remove all doubt on that attack.
Chicago's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Here's Thomas. Dishes it to Snell. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. And guys, here in the 4th quarter, still a close game.
Yeah, and actually still too close to call. I mean, this one is tight.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Back to Harris. Here's Neal. Terry covering. Harris. Great D that time from Gibson.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
The Magic have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Butler on the way. Shoots. Harris missing again.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Terry dishes to Thomas. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Dedmon's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. The kick outside to Butler. Sinks the three-pointer. Butler's got 16 here in the second half.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Pick by Zeller. Zeller setting the pick for Terry. And the shot falls short this time.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Here's the screen. Butler pass to Harris. He feeds it to Neal. But 3. And it's Butler missing.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
And here is Thomas. Right wing. Here's Snell. And Butler sends it back. Pass to Neal. Stolen by Thomas. And here we go, the Bulls fast break.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. Chicago making some changes. Joakim Noah is checked in for Cody Zeller, and it's Butler in for Jason Terry. The Magic have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Conley kicks to Vucevic. Over in the corner, Green. Back to Vucevic. Magic moving the ball around. The wide open look here for Oladipo. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Chicago trailing here. Outside Butler. Gibson up top. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Vucevic with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic.
Welcome, fans, to the FIBA World Championships.
Butler. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Outside Conley. For the 3. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Butler. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's foul number 2 for him. .158 left in the game. Outside Thomas.
He's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Man, he's just pulled a Harry Houdini in this quarter. He's completely disappeared.
And it's Conley penetrating. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. There's the steal. Butler with the ball. Misses off the right iron. 1:22 left here in the fourth quarter. Hill left side. Oladipo against Butler. Oladipo dishes to Hill. Great D that time from Gibson. Chicago's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And Butler, here we go. And he gets it back. Just 4 to shoot. Shot to stop the drought. Butler missing again.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Here's Conley. It's good.
Just look at what Conley is doing.
Chicago calls timeout. They're losing by 4. 26 seconds left in the fourth. Bielitsa. He's checked in for the Bulls. Morrow comes in for Tony Snell. There's a screen. Here's Thomas. It falls. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
As clutch a shot as I have ever seen.
In a word, gutsy. Yeah, he'll make the walk of shame back to the bench. He gets to watch the rest from the sideline.
Substitution for the Bulls. Cody Zeller. Chicago timeout call.
Chicago calls timeout. They trail by 2. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what do you think?
In this situation, I think they'll go for the quick steal, Kevin, and if that fails, they'll foul and send them to the line. They'll really be looking to pressure the inbound pass.
And an intentional foul right there.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making them.
Chicago calls timeout. They're behind by 4. There's 14 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, coaches tell them take the easy points in a hurry and then foul as soon as possible.
Yeah, but you don't want to foul blindly, though. I think teams make a mistake when they do that. Go for the steal. See if you can force a mistake, and then see what happens after that.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Yes! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
And if you thought this game was over already, you're probably right.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, it's staring us right in the face, and we've been around long enough to know when a game is over. And this one is in that category.
And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying...